The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Taking it about the 1. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
So here are the Lions now coming out for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 6-year quarterback.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
Now Hall to start the drive. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down. But you look at this defense.
They've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now I think we're going to get a timeout here. Yes, a timeout here as it looks like we've got a Lion that's shaken up.
Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside.
From the gun on 3rd down,
Lambert. And this is too far behind his man. He missed him. It's incomplete.
Here comes the Lions punter now. They'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Well, on that punt, we've got a man shaken up. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. 17 carries, 83 yards.
And a rushing title is definitely within sight. So the excitement on the offensive side of the football, I mean, they're bouncing off the walls wanting to get out there. But they also understand that they're going to face some really stacked defenses down the stretch because they don't want it to happen at their expense.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. That one a 1st down pickup of 8. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Following the fumble recovery, Lambert. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Here comes the blitz as they look to throw. He finds his man complete. It's Burke.
Well, this defense very strong in that victory from a week ago.
No matter what coverage was called, they were right in the hip pockets of the receivers all game long. Step for step, running their routes with them. Turned out they were right there every time the ball was in the air, and they came away with 5 interceptions in that one.
It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains. On 1st down, Lambert. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. Quick throw there is incomplete.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But they proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They fumbled the last time they had the football. Fortunate that it only led to a field goal. 3-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
And a lot of times these plays, they either go for nothing or they go for big yardage. And here, they got to the outside, turned it upfield, and ended up getting a nice little gain out of it.
5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And it hits his target, the tight end Lewis. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. So they keep the football, but now face 2nd and long.
He'll look to throw. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. That one covers 29 yards. 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Mills. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll set up a throw.
Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
So many times we've seen him try to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense, and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get it.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. From the right hash, and this one just a chippy. And this one is right through, and that will tie us at 3-3. So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
They'll start on the ground. Hall.
And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34.
He'll keep it himself.
And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
When you look at this defense,
they were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
If I'm playing quarterback against this team, after what I saw in film where they had 5 picks last week, all I'm thinking about is taking care of the football, being very careful with it, and making sure I see my guys open before I throw it.
I might curl up in the fetal position.
That's not a bad idea.
I don't think he's going to do that. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Burke. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
There's a quick throw right side, and it's complete. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line. They'll run with Hall.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal. He finds his man, complete. It's Burke. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the 1st quarter of play. 3-3, a tight one after 1 on EA Sports. The Lions with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun. Lambert. And that is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. A great effort there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-3. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This taken in right around the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded at about the 28. It's a 43-yard punt, a return of 5, and the Lions will take over.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. They'll take this up just shy of the 40. Excellent display of footwork on that run.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 3.
Looking to throw. Lambert. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme. Get a little bit more.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
Off play action. Lambert out to his left. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Here comes the Lions punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field.
It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. He'll drop to throw. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
The punt team on now is from their end zone. They get it away. And a fair catch called for and taken right on the midfield stripe. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And the Lions will have excellent field position here as they take over 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Burke. 1st down for the Lions on a nice pickup of 18 yards. Off the play fake. Lambert.
And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Well, that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
That one tossed left side into the hands of his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. 12 more yards there and another 1st down.
He's going to keep this again.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
On 2nd down, a run we haul.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
Holding offense.
So that run play nullified by the holding call on the tight end.
Yeah, I just think he needs to get off the ball a lot quicker and get into the block a little bit more effectively. Then he doesn't have to reach and grab and try and hold on.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
The partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd.
And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Now the Lions, they send out the field goal unit here. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick here is good. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3.
So that one on target, and it adds to this 1st half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man complete. It's Mills. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw here. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. first down. He'll drop to throw it. He's got Lewis. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that's going to bring up second down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
At the 16-yard line.
Second down and 4.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line.
And the Lions will take over here at their own 14-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive.
Lambert. This pass out wide to Hall.
And able to get this across the 20 before going out of bounds.
Here's second and 3.
At the 21-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Back to throw.
Lambert.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on third down.
Lambert.
In trouble, and he's taken down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that will bring up second down. They'll drop to throw. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Looking to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulting in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Second and 5.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Back to throw.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Throwing to start the drive.
Lambert.
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now a throw here, hauled in, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. On 1st and 10, Lambert over the middle, complete. It's Burke. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw again. His throw caught at about the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A give running right is Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal. Looking to throw. Lambert. He's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man, this is Lewis. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. Going for the deep ball.
And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
False start's going to push him back, but these days, how hard must it be to be an offensive lineman?
It's very hard, Brandon. You've got defensive linemen flinching, trying to draw you offside. You get the loud crowds, and there are just so many super athletic players on defense now that you have to deal with each week. But through it all, these guys just sit in there for 4 quarters and slug it out.
They'll look to throw again. And the throw there going to be incomplete. And on now is the punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkout bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Now the Lions offense, they get ready to head back out there.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll give to Hall, and he'll get a few yards here to the 34.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
To throw on 3rd down, Lambert. And that is incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Calls for the fair catch, makes the fair catch just inside the 15-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional, in the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Well, another modest gain there on that one, and I think, Charles, you can probably pin part of the deficit on a failure on their part to really get this ground game established.
Yeah, and they've really struggled to be multidimensional in this one, haven't they, partner? Because they have to be extremely one-dimensional now if they hope to get back into this game. They'll have to do it by throwing the football and hope to have success through the air.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the third time thus far. And the Lions are going to take over at their own 41.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up first and 10 at the 41-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 7.
40-yard pickup. Brings up second and 7.
Off play action. Lambert firing quickly here, and that's complete. That one a first down pickup of 8.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Lions.
Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3. And it's second down. Here's second and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Operating from the gun. Lambert
Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
Here comes the Lions punter now, as he's on for the 5th time here today. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Holloway. So give him 2 yards there on the completion, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 8 at the 18-yard line.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
Out of the gun now on third down.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And that one incomplete, but now a penalty flag coming in late. That might be PI.
Defense.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. Now back to throw. He finds his man complete. That's Baker. And he is going to lose yardage here.
The tackle made back at the 37-yard line.
Second and 13. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports, as it looks like we are just about set and ready to begin with the 4th. They'll look to throw here on first down. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down.
Here's second and 10.
He'll look to throw.
And his throw is incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. So 2 third-down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a third, and now they deal with fourth down. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And that will close the gap down to 14. Well, with that field goal, you can argue they needed to get back within 2 scores, and they did indeed do that, but still a pretty uphill battle.
Still going to take 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns to get back into it. And as you and I know, that's a tall order against any NFL defense. They're going to need their own defense to make some plays as well to give them an opportunity.
Now a play fake here on first down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Hall want to give up the middle. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Operating from the gun, Lambert. He's got his target. That's complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now he'll try to run with this. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
Holding offense.
So it's the big left tackle who gets tagged with a hold.
And sometimes you're actually executing the block well, and he starts to slip off of you, and instinctively you reach out and grab him. And when it's done like that, it's often seen by the official and called.
Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. On 2nd down now, it's McKinney. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there.
They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. Here comes the Lions punter now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. He finds his man, complete. It's Mills. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. He'll look to throw. And he comes back with one complete. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3.
A 2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. And boy, this is going to be close. That mark looks a little short, and he didn't get there.
That's out to the left flat and complete. It's so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They get this out left. Touchdown. A great play there. A beast in the... So this one's over. It's a win for the Detroit Lions. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this,
Madden Football brings you the divisional round of the NFL playoffs.
The first of 4 berths in the conference championships on the line here as divisional weekend in the NFL is underway.
This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
So here's the first drive now for the Jags. Orchestrating the offense will be the top pick in the 2018 draft, and that's Baker Mayfield.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the second round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from it. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
Mayfield off the play fake. His throw incomplete.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
On third down, Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
Let's take it inside his own 40. It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. As we get a look at a guy who grew up in Florida, played his college ball, of course, in Louisville. It's the electric Lamar Jackson.
And we can talk all we want about football being a team game and leaning on different parts and aspects in order to get it done. And that's entirely true during the regular season. Some weeks it's the defense, the special teams, running the football. But in the playoffs, all the pressure reverts to the quarterback, and he has to play well and play at a really high level in order for his team to win.
Play action. Now Jackson. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. Well, that's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Now Jackson. It's Miller, complete. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Swift is going to take this one in for a Colts touchdown. Well, we knew they had the crowd on their side. Their defense has already made a stop, and now here's an opening drive touchdown.
Yeah, how about the defense making the stop, offense feeling their momentum that they've generated, and turning it into points on their side. So now you got a team working together, and you got the crowd involved fully on their side in this ball game.
And in this playoff atmosphere, that 12th man means even more. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And the last drive, the first drive for them, not very good. 3 and out. What do they go to here?
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Now let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Here's 3rd and 6.
Throwing, Mayfield.
That is caught. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Mayfield now. Works right side into the hands of the tight end Knox. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. 38-yard line, 2nd and 9. To throw, Mayfield.
Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
But he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
They go play action with Jackson. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Colts. Scotty Miller, 28 yards. And the Colts are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. They're forced to play catch-up early in this division round game as they search for a seat in the AFC Championship round. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now Mayfield lost the football. So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Straight ahead, Patterson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. Here's Mayfield. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up a safety.
I'm not sure they mentioned it as a goal during the week or even talked about it in pregame, but the way they're playing right now, they want this game out of reach by halftime. Not only does the safety just demoralize the opposing offense, now your guys can run out there and try to add another 6 to their lead.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Good starting field position for the Colts as they have it 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Jackson. Wilson's got it complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts 1st down. Going right back to Wilson. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. Looking for Tunyon on the crosser, and he's got it complete. 2 catches now in this divisional round matchup. That one, a 1st down. Jackson. And he completes it to Wilson. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, Jackson. And his throw here's incomplete. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Jackson now. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson. He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So when you factor in the safety, this now a 5-point swing.
And look, I'm not going to turn away a 5-point swing because 5 points, that's valuable. Don't get me wrong on this. But if they could have taken that safety and added 7 to it, now you're talking about a really big swing.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this.
So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it the right way. Otherwise, that clock's going to be on the ground.
Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. Second down, Mayfield. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. One incompletion, two incompletion. They're going for more.
Mayfield from the gun on third down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to fourth down. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
But Charles, they're really stringing these possessions and scores together early. We're still in the first quarter, but if they can score again here, look out.
Yeah, and as you taught me when we're broadcasting games, one word we're supposed to avoid, and that's blowout. But that's exactly what's going on here. Down 3 possessions just the first quarter. That goes beyond any worst-case scenario we might have thought coming into this game. And another touchdown here, that should eliminate any hopes for any type of a comeback.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Here's Jackson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. To throw is Jackson. He's going to get that to Swift underneath. It'll be a gain of 5, and it's second down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. And a completion to Wilson. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 31-yard line. From the gun, Jackson. This one completes. It's Onion underneath. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be second down. Now it's Jackson. He finds Wilson. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 12-yard line. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
And Jackson throwing once more. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Throwing is Jackson. Whipping one into Allen. That's complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. Fourth down.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 20-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And now out come the Jags. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. He was out there waving his arms saying throw it here, dropped it, not a good look.
Well, all I can do is just look at him with contempt on that one. As a defensive back, I'm saying, not as an announcer. Just like, really?
A little bit of a diva look, isn't it?
Yeah, very much so, because I think what happens is he just had too much time to think. He's wide open now. Here comes the ball, and he doesn't concentrate and drops it.
The Jaguars on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 14. Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Jackson. And that's out to the flat for Swift. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 2nd and 7. Here's Jackson to throw. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Jamison Williams from 13 yards out. And the Colts continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Elliott good on the extra point, and the route is on here in this first half. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. 3rd and 12. Now Mayfield. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21. On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Jackson on 1st down. He's got this to Williams, complete. A big play there for Indy. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now it's Jackson. Now the pressure gets there and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. From the gun, it's Jackson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Colts are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's Swift. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Swift with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Colts are able to add on to their first half lead. Elliott good with a PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken at the goal line.
And he returns this to the 22.
Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. Mayfield on first down. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a yard.
Mayfield. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And again, it's Mayfield. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 28.
A gain of 15. First down, Jaguars.
Here's Mayfield. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Throwing, Mayfield. Going right back to Knox, and again a completion. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. Mayfield now. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
So that now 4 first-half sacks. This pass rush has been unrelenting.
And, partner, you hear that sound of paper being ripped to shreds? That's the game plan that they've had so far, because they've got to say to themselves right now, we have to do something differently.
Gay's kick is good, and that will do it for this first half.
Well, look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Following the interception, Mayfield. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Colts are going to take over here up near the 40.
Official foul, roughing the passer, defense.
Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the post game. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll go again with Patterson.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down. From the gun, Mayfield. And it'll be intercepted.
Jeremy Chin picks it off.
And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Jackson now. Caught by Wilson. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first. Jackson. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Jack Campbell with a pick. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Mayfield now looking to throw on first down. That's pulled in by Brooks. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Jaguars first down.
On 1st and 10, Mayfield. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11. Mayfield looks to throw. It fights him off, but he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And Gay knocks this one through, and that will narrow this, if that's even the right word, to a 30-point deficit. Well, they're able to come away with the interception, Charles. They aren't able to move the ball all that much. However, they do get 3 out of it with a field goal.
Yeah, and anytime you do force a turnover, you have to come out of it with points. Everybody wants 6. They'll take the 3 there. Now it's their opportunity to do it again.
And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now Jackson on first down. Now he's loose up the left sideline. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Jackson. That to the right sideline. And it falls incomplete. Now it's 2nd and 10. From the gun, Jackson. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. To throw is Jackson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Aiden Hutchinson able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his 3rd sack of the afternoon. On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And he completes it to Wilson.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Steps away to his left. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll drop to throw. Wilson's got it complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd down in the yard. Swift going to try up the middle. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Well, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take. And he can't find goes down. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Garrett Wilson.
A 20-yard touchdown.
And the Colts are pouring it on.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now. To throw, Mayfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Colts TD. Elliott good with a PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Back to it after the pick 6, Mayfield. And that's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Mayfield from the gun on 3rd down. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Mayfield to throw it. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. 1 quarter remains for the right to advance to the AFC title game. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports.
They'll come up 2nd and 7.
And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7. Mayfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, it was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Gay's kick is good, and they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, in the grand scheme of things, those 3 points likely not going to matter much, but I guess they get a little closer, a little more respectability.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been outplayed all game long, but like my mom used to tell me all the time before I went out, dress up a little bit, son. Make yourself respectable. And that's what they're doing here. They're just dressing up the final score.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over. And they have made this look easy. I mean, there's not supposed to be anything easy about the NFL playoffs, but this lead, yes, they're at home, but this has been impressive.
And we hear all the time when upsets happen, teams go on the road, that maybe home field advantage isn't all it's cracked up to be. But you and I both know the reality is teams really fight hard to get it. Why? You don't ever have to change routine. Everything's familiar going into the game. It makes things easier, and that has paid off for them in a big way in this contest.
The offense on third down, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Swift. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Colts send out their punter. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the 4th quarter. Fair catch called for and made at about the 32-yard line. Only 29 yards. Well, the Colts will play again next weekend. Thanks for watching, everybody, and so long.